We're switching gears right now, talking about the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks are going to be picking at 10th in the 2011 NBA draft. A look at their last 5 drafts. Last year, they got Larry Sanders at 15. A couple of years ago, Brandon Jennings at 10. That's where they'll be picking again this year. Joe Alexander in the D-League last year with the Texas Legends. Ejian Leon's been bouncing around, and they did not have a pick in 2006. In terms of needs for the Milwaukee Bucks, they are not the deepest team, especially on the wings with Maggette and Salmons and maybe Delfino, and not much beyond that. They need a true small forward. Also, an additional power forward would help this basketball team. They do have Gooden and Ilyasova. And we talk now about Bismack Biyombo. Out of the Congo, he is a shot-blocking and rebounding machine, limited on the offensive end. But, G.A., what do you know about him, and would he fit with Scott Skiles in that defensive scheme in Milwaukee?
Well, he would fit with the scheme defensively, and you know what? He is very raw, a tremendous athlete, unbelievable wingspan, shot blocker, as you mentioned. But now we got to start focusing on team needs, though. This is a team that struggled to score the basketball, period. So I'm looking more offensive-minded. I like Biyombo, though, in terms of what he can do from a raw physical athletic ability. But if I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, I'm trying to figure out a way to improve my offense, because that's really what hurt them last season.
And like you said, G, I think when you get down to this late, what they need is scoring. I think you start looking at, yes, they need a big. Everybody needs a big. But you got to start looking at best player available right now. And I think for them right now will probably be a player from Colorado, Alec Burks. I think right now he scores the basketball. Obviously, they're loaded at the wing spot. But you got to go best player available if you can't get your team need, which is a big.
I understand. For Bismack Biyombo, he's had an interesting lead up to the draft. He was phenomenal at the Hoop Summit, first triple-double in the history of that. But then at the 2011 Euro Camp over there in Italy, did not show that well. There's a lot of scouts and front office people scratching their heads leading up to the 2011 draft. DA has Biyombo going 10th to Milwaukee. And you take a look at the last 10 overall picks in the draft. Last year, Paul George went 10th overall to Indiana. As we said, Jennings went to Milwaukee a couple of years ago. Brooke Lopez was the 10th overall pick to New Jersey in 2008. Spencer Hawes, 10th to Sacramento in 2007. And Mohamed Sene was 10th overall to the Seattle Supersonics back in 2006. He is no longer in our beloved